Welcome back to Houston Life. Derek is off today, but I am here with my bestie, Sarah Pepper, and we just got over the hump of the new year, and now on to spring and spring cleaning.
You know how it goes. Clean home, clean mind. Well, Mel Camp has some tips from the pros how to achieve both.
So I am in North Houston. I have come to the Closet Factory to get some tips from their experts on how to declutter and organize your life. And look what I found. Check this out. It is a false bottom drawer with a secret compartment. And I think that would be a really good place to hide your junk. Okay, I don't think that's a decluttering tip. I need to go find an expert. Working as a designer at Closet Factory, Emily Stoval has seen a lot of spaces in need of organising. Emily, it's that time of year when you gotta sort of think about spring cleaning and getting organised, but where do you start?
Well, I like to start with purging your clothes and getting rid of things that you haven't worn in a year or two. One of my coworkers, she's a lot more ruthless than I am, and she says 1 year, get rid of it. Another tip is to throw everything in the middle of the room and then put back your favorite items, and then whatever doesn't fit or you don't like anymore, donate or throw away. We do it in stages. You don't need to do it all at one time, so just start with your handbags and shoes. And then in a week or two, you can start with your t-shirts and long sleeve shirts that you don't wear too often.
What are some out-of-the-box ideas that can be really helpful for organizing in a closet that people might not think of?
Right, so a lot of our clients are women and they have a lot of jewelry and they just don't know how to store them. So a good way to do it is to do a vertical jewelry drawer, and you can completely customize it compared to whatever jewelry you have.
Ooh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, you could even add some lighting in there to highlight everything. Another great feature our clients love to add to their closets or laundry rooms is a tilt-out and then a pull-out ironing board. It's completely 360 swivels, so whatever direction you're in, it'll still work.
Without a major overhaul, what are some quick hacks for anyone who wants to freshen up their closet?
Yeah, you could organize it by color, you could organize it by season, you can even throw all of your winter stuff into bins, so that way you're not sifting through and it's easy to find and you're not wasting as much space in your closet. Drawer dividers are all the new rage, so you can divide and organize all of your undergarments. Another thing that everybody always hates is when their boots are always flopped over, so we have boot hooks that will slide on a rod.
That is amazing because my boots actually flop over and I never even thought of that. What's the secret to staying organized? Because I think that's the trickiest thing. Once you've decluttered, how do you stay organized?
Having the good bones to a closet is essential because you need to have somewhere to put everything. So if you don't have that stuff, then it's hard to stay organized over time.
And no matter what room in your life you need to get in order, if you start by building the right storage system, you can set yourself up for long-term success.
If you have a place that's organized, a place to put things, generally you're going to go put those things back. It's when we fill that space and it starts to overflow and then we start to pack things into that space. So that's really where we are skilled to be able to come in and say, hey, you can actually add some organization here and we can do that in this way.
And don't think the size of your space limits your potential for getting organized.
So a lot of clients don't have these big giant spaces, so we love to show off this closet. And there's so much going on in just this little space. We have the vanity with the mirror and then some lighting to highlight your vanity. And we also have the jewelry inserts in the drawers.
No matter what the space, there is always a creative way to customize a storage solution. Cool, okay. It's a hideaway bed.
Yeah, so it just hides away. And then now you have all this room and all this space, so it looks nice and neat. We will build your units and then we can always come in and add drawers later. A shelving section can be turned into a drawer section later on so that you can do it in phases. So if someone's wanting to try to work within a certain budget and then they want to just do it in steps, we can do that, we can accommodate that.
Making it easy for you to get and stay organized. Thank you so much, Mel. Those are some great ideas. If you need help getting organized, we put a link to Closet Factory at the Scene On section of HoustonLife.tv.